Introduction. Hello, awesome you. Hey there, future world changer. Welcome to How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. I'm thrilled you're here, ready to embark on this amazing journey with me. Let's be real, life can throw some serious curveballs. We get caught up in the daily grind, dealing with worries, insecurities, and that nagging little voice that whispers, "You're not good enough." Sound familiar? You're not alone. We've all been there. This book isn't about becoming some perfect, unattainable version of yourself. It's about unlocking the already awesome person you are. It's about ditching the self-doubt, silencing the critics, especially the one inside your head, and confidently stepping into the incredible life you deserve. Think of this book as your personal cheerleader, your no-nonsense life coach, and your friend who's always got your back, all rolled into one. We'll tackle those limiting beliefs that are holding you hostage, explore how to harness your unique strengths, and discover practical, easy-to-use tools to create a life overflowing with joy, purpose, and, of course, awesomeness. I won't lie, it's not always going to be easy. Growth rarely is. But I promise, with each chapter, you'll gain a deeper understanding of yourself, a stronger sense of self-worth, and the courage to chase your biggest dreams. This isn't just a feel-good read. It's a practical guide filled with actionable steps. You will learn how to identify and crush your limiting beliefs, the sneaky thoughts that tell you what you can't do. Embrace your unique strengths and talents, because you're brilliant in your own way. Set clear, achievable goals, and actually crush them. Cultivate a mindset of abundance and gratitude. Stop focusing on what you lack and appreciate what you have. Take inspired action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start moving. Build unshakable confidence. Believe in yourself, even when things get tough. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of resentment and move forward with a clean slate. Create a life you truly love, a life filled with joy, purpose, and connection. Ready to ditch the doubt and unleash your inner awesome? Let's get started. All right, you magnificent human. Let's get this show on the road. Chapter 1. Wake up awesome. Seriously, it's time. Listen up, my friend. If you're holding this book, something inside you is screaming for a change. A bigger life. More joy. More you. And guess what? That little voice is absolutely right. You are capable of ridiculous amounts of awesome. The kind that makes jaws drop and inspires dance-offs in grocery stores. But here's the truth nugget. Awesome doesn't just happen. You gotta wake it up. Think of yourself like a volcano. Inside, there's molten hot lava of potential, creativity, and sheer brilliance. But if you let layers of everyday life, fear, doubt, routine, harden on top, that volcano stays dormant. All that power stays bottled up. Are you feeling a little dormant, like you're just going through the motions? Maybe scrolling endlessly through social media, comparing yourself to filtered versions of other people's lives. Maybe you have amazing ideas that you leave half done, or you dream of career changes that are never implemented. Trust me, I get it. We all get stuck. Life throws curveballs. But staying stuck is a choice. It's a choice to believe the lies, to let fear win, to settle for less than you deserve. This chapter is about ripping off that hardened shell. It's about poking that volcano with a metaphorical stick and saying, hey, time to erupt. First, let's get real about where you are. Self-awareness is the compass that guides you on this awesome adventure. What are you good at? What lights you up? What makes you want to hide under the covers and order takeout? What you're scared of can show you a way forward just as much as what you're good at. Maybe you're a fantastic baker but terrified of selling your creations. Maybe you're a natural leader, but doubt your abilities. Maybe you have a desire to learn a new language, but you are already very busy. Understanding those blocks, the reasons you're staying in that comfortable but utterly boring rut, is the first step to blasting them to smithereens. You have everything you could ever need to live an extraordinary life. Unleash it! It's time, right now, to wake up and start living your awesome. Are you in? Let's do this! Chapter 2. The Lies Your Brain is Telling You, and How to Shut It Down. All right, Rockstar, let's get real. That amazing life you want? It's being held hostage by a tiny terrorist inside your head. Your inner critic. This sneaky little voice is a professional liar, feeding you a constant stream of negativity. It's time we shut it down. Think about it. How often do you hear things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed"? Those aren't facts, my friend. They're lies, carefully crafted by your brain to keep you safe and small. Why your brain lies, and why it sucks. Your brain, in its own twisted way, thinks it's helping you. It remembers past hurts and failures. Remember that presentation? Awful. It then uses those memories to predict the future. So, you'll probably bomb the next one too. This is supposed to protect you from embarrassment, disappointment, or even danger. But guess what? It's actually preventing you from taking risks, growing, and being ridiculously awesome. Let's say, for instance, that David wants to start his own bakery. That sneaky voice pops up yelling, "You can't bake! Remember that burnt cake last year? You're going to lose all your money." Is this helpful? No. It's a lie based on one mistake, preventing you from pursuing a dream. Diffusing the bomb. How to shut down the lies. Here are some simple steps to disarm those nasty little bombs of self-doubt. 1. Name the lie. The first step is recognizing the lie as a lie. When you hear that "I'm not good enough" voice, consciously say, "That's a lie. My brain is trying to trick me." 2. Challenge the evidence. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have that supports this statement? And more importantly, what evidence contradicts it? David can look at his dozens of successful batches of cookies and the praise of his family and friends instead of the one cake that was burnt. 3. Reframe the thought. Turn that negative thought into a positive one, or at least a neutral one. Instead of "I'll never succeed," try "I'm learning and improving every day." 4. Replace the lie with a truth. Actively choose a new belief to replace the old one. David can tell himself, "I'm capable of learning and growing, and I can create a successful bakery." You've got this. It takes practice to silence your inner critic, but it's worth it. Every time you choose to believe in yourself over the lies your brain tells you, you're one step closer to unlocking your full potential. The world is waiting for your awesomeness, so let's start dismantling those lies one thought at a time. All right, Rockstar, let's get loud. Chapter 3. Unleash your inner cheerleader. Seriously, get loud. Enough with the inner critic. Seriously, that little voice putting you down? Evict it. From today, you are your own biggest fan, and it's time to start acting like it. Think of it this way. You wouldn't let anyone trash talk your best friend, right? So why do you let that inner voice do it to you? Building self-compassion is key. It's treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a loved one. Messed up? Made a mistake? So what? We all do. Instead of beating yourself up, ask, what can I learn from this? Think of it like this. A baseball player strikes out. Does he give up baseball forever? No. He practices, learns, and gets back in the game. You do the same. Now, let's talk about celebrating small wins. We're often so focused on the huge goals that we forget to acknowledge the baby steps. Finish that report you were dreading? Boom! Mini dance party. Made it to the gym even though you felt like staying in bed? High-five yourself in the mirror. These small victories build momentum and keep you motivated. Example: John finally managed to reply to all his emails. He treated himself to a nice coffee because he knew it was a big deal for him. Developing a positive inner dialogue is next. Notice the way you talk to yourself. Is it encouraging or condescending? Catch yourself being negative and flip the script. Instead of "I'm going to fail," try "I'm going to give it my best shot." It might feel silly at first, but trust me, it works. Think of it like changing the channel on the TV in your head. Choose the positive channel. Remember, self-love isn't selfish. It's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup. So start cheering yourself on, celebrate those wins, and silence that inner critic. You are amazing, capable, and deserving of all the good things life has to offer. Now get out there and be your own biggest, loudest, most enthusiastic cheerleader. You got this. Okay, get ready to rumble with your fears. This is where we separate those who dream of awesome from those who actually live it. Chapter 4. Goodbye Fear, Hello Adventure. Taking the Leap of Faith. Listen up, superstar. Fear is a liar. A sneaky little voice whispering all sorts of nonsense in your ear. You're not good enough. What if you fail? People will laugh. Don't buy it. Fear's only job is to keep you small, safe, and stuck in the same old rut. And ain't nobody got time for that. This chapter isn't about becoming fearless. Let's be real, feeling scared is human. It's about being brave. Bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's looking fear dead in the eye and saying, yeah, I see you, but I'm doing this anyway. Think of it like this. That new dance class you've been eyeing. Terrified of looking silly? Good. Embrace the silliness. That's growth talking. That promotion at work? Scared you'll mess up? Fantastic. It means you're stretching yourself. Taking a leap of faith is like jumping off a cliff, but knowing you have wings. You might not see those wings immediately, but trust me, they're there. They're your skills, your resilience, your ability to learn and grow. Example time. Let's say Dave wants to start a podcast. The fear monster screams, "No one will listen. Your voice sounds weird. You'll embarrass yourself." What does Dave do? He tells that fear monster to take a hike. He acknowledges the fear, but starts anyway. He records a short, imperfect episode. Then he records another, and another. Slowly, his confidence grows, his skills improve, and people actually start listening. Action time. What's one thing you've been putting off because you're scared? Public speaking? Starting that creative project? Sending that email you've been avoiding? Today is the day. Write it down. I'm scared of, but I'm going to do it anyway. I will take one tiny step towards it today. That tiny step could be researching courses, making a phone call, or simply writing a single paragraph. The point is, you're moving. You're breaking the fear's hold and stepping into adventure. Remember, adventure isn't always a grand expedition. Sometimes, it's just choosing to be a little braver each day. It's choosing to live a life that's aligned with your dreams, not dictated by your fears. Now go out there and rock it. You've got this. Chapter 5. Zap that procrastination monster. Getting stuff done. Alright, superstar, let's talk about that sneaky little monster called procrastination. It's the dream killer, the ambition thief, the reason you're still binge-watching instead of building your empire. But, guess what? We're about to kick its butt into next Tuesday. Procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's usually about fear. Fear of failure. Fear of success. Yes, that's a thing. Fear of the unknown. Your brain's like, whoa, hold on. That's too scary. Let's just scroll through Instagram for 3 hours instead. Sound familiar? The first step to zapping this monster is understanding why it shows up. Are you overwhelmed by the size of the task? Are you worried you won't do it perfectly? Once you know the why, you can bust its moves. Here's the secret weapon. Break it down. Giant, terrifying projects become way less scary when they're bite-sized. Think of climbing Mt. Everest one step at a time. Instead of write a book, try write 500 words today. Instead of start a business, try research one competitor. Example: Michael wanted to start creating online courses. Instead of planning out the whole course at once, he started by recording a short introductory video. Boom, momentum. Another trick? The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now. Answer that email, load the dishwasher, make that quick phone call. These little wins add up and create a feeling of accomplishment, which fuels more action. And finally, ditch the all-or-nothing mentality. Waiting for the perfect time? It doesn't exist. Done is better than perfect. Commit to working on your goal for just 15 minutes a day. You'll be amazed at how much you accomplish. Example: Alice wanted to paint better scenery pictures. She started with setting up 15 minutes a day to sketch as drawing of natural landscapes. So, today, choose one thing you've been putting off and break it down into a tiny, manageable step. Do it now. Don't let procrastination steal your awesome. You've got this. Seriously. Okay, get ready to crank up the engine. You've got dreams, right? Big, juicy, technicolor dreams that make your heart sing? Well, guess what? Dreams don't run on wishes and unicorn farts. Although, wouldn't that be cool? They need fuel. They need you, the master mechanic, tuning them up and keeping them running strong. So first things first, what actually makes your soul do a little happy dance? Forget what you should be doing. Forget what other people think. Let's get real. What makes you lose track of time? What makes you excited to jump out of bed in the morning? Or, let's be honest, at least makes the coffee smell a little more appealing. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's getting lost in a canvas with paints. Or perhaps it's the electricity you feel when you're strumming a guitar. It could be coding, baking, volunteering, learning ancient history, rock climbing. Seriously, anything. There are no wrong answers here. Now, identifying these things is step 1. Step 2, actually doing them. Don't tell me you're too busy. We're all busy. But you make time for what's important. That Netflix binge last night? Could that hour have been spent tinkering with your dream? Probably. Let's say David has always dreamed of opening a coffee shop. Not just any coffee shop, but a place where art and community thrive. Now David doesn't need to quit his day job tomorrow and empty his bank account. Instead, he can spend one night a week researching coffee blends, one weekend a month perfecting his latte art, and start building a business plan, bit by bit. Your dream doesn't need to launch into space overnight. Baby steps are fuel too. The key is consistent action. Small, manageable chunks of time dedicated to nurturing that fire within. And when doubt creeps in, and it will, remind yourself why you're doing this. Remind yourself how amazing it feels to be connected to your passion. Treat your dreams like your car. Regular maintenance, the right fuel, occasional detailing because you deserve pampering, and most importantly, drive them. You've got this. Now go out there and get those engines roaring. All right, buckle up, Buttercup. It's time to talk to the big guy, or gal, or whatever cosmic force you believe in. This is Chapter 7. The universe is listening. Ask for what you want. Listen, people, the universe isn't some deaf old dude snoring in the corner. It's a super-powered GPS system, and you're the driver, but you gotta tell it where you want to go. That's where positive thinking, visualization, and clear intentions crash the party. Think about it. Ever obsessed about something negative happening, and then, bam, it happens? That's because you were unintentionally manifesting it. You were broadcasting a signal of fear, doubt, failure. And guess what? The universe, being the obliging waiter it is, served you up a heaping plate of exactly that. But guess what? You can flip the script. Positive thinking isn't about slapping a smile on your face when your car explodes. It's about actively choosing thoughts that empower you, that move you forward. It's about believing in your potential, even when you face challenges. Example, instead of saying, "I'll never get that promotion," tell yourself, "I'm working hard, learning, and getting closer to achieving my goals every day." See the difference? Next up, visualization. This is like creating your own personal movie trailer of your success. Close your eyes. See yourself achieving your goal. Feel the emotions, the joy, the pride, the excitement. Really immerse yourself in that sensory experience. Let's say you want to land a new job. Visualize walking into the interview, feeling confident, answering questions with ease. See the hiring manager smiling at you. Feel the handshake that seals the deal. The more vivid the picture, the stronger the signal you're sending. Finally, clear intentions. This is about getting crystal clear on what you actually want. None of this wishy-washy, "I kinda want a better life" nonsense. Get specific. I intend to find a fulfilling job that pays me X amount and allows me to use my skills. The clearer you are, the less room there is for the universe to misinterpret your request. Think of ordering food. If you just mutter, "something edible," you might end up with mystery meatloaf. But if you say, "I'll have the grilled salmon with roasted vegetables, please," you're much more likely to get exactly what you want. So start practicing. Daydream about your amazing life. Set those clear intentions. Flood your mind with positive thoughts. The universe is listening. Start ordering your awesome. Okay, get ready to rumble because this chapter is all about protecting yourself. Get ready to ditch the drama llamas and build a fortress of awesome around your spirit. Let's talk about toxic people and solid boundaries. Toxic people be gone. Setting healthy boundaries. Listen up, Rockstar. We've all got those energy vampires in our lives. You know the ones. After just a few minutes, you feel drained, deflated, and maybe even a little bit icky. They complain constantly, criticize everything, and make you feel bad about yourself. They are toxic. Identifying toxic relationships is key. Think about it. Do you dread seeing a particular friend? Does a family member always find a way to guilt trip you? Does a coworker constantly undermine your ideas? These are red flags, my friend. It's not about labeling people as bad. It's about recognizing that their behavior is negatively impacting your well-being. Now, the big question, what to do about it? That's where boundaries come in. Boundaries are like invisible fences. They define what behavior you will and will not accept from others. They're not about controlling others. They're about controlling your reaction to others. Setting boundaries is like learning a new language. It might feel awkward at first, but trust me, it's worth it. Start small. Maybe it's telling your coworker, "Hey, I appreciate your input, but I'm happy with my plan for now, thank you." Or perhaps it's telling a family member, "I understand you're concerned, but I need to make my own decisions." Example: Jason starts volunteering for everything and ends up burned out and resentful. His problem isn't that his friends are making him volunteer, it's that he hasn't set a boundary to protect his time. A boundary would be saying, "Hey, I'm happy to help with some things, but I cannot take on the entire event." Remember, you are in charge of your energy. You get to decide who gets access to it. Don't feel guilty about setting boundaries. You are worth protecting, and letting go of toxic relationships, or limiting your exposure to them, is an act of self-love. So start building that fortress of awesome, one boundary at a time. Now, go protect your peace. You deserve it. All right, rock stars. Let's dive headfirst into embracing the beautifully messy reality of life. Chapter 9. Embrace the beautiful mess. Perfection is overrated. Listen up, buttercups. Perfectionism is a straight-up liar. It whispers sweet nothings like, "You're not good enough," and "Try harder." But guess what? It's a trap. An energy-sucking, joy-stealing trap. Think about it. Have you ever actually met a truly perfect person? Nope, because they don't exist. We're all works in progress, beautifully flawed humans stumbling, learning, and growing. Why are we so hard on ourselves? I get it. The world screams at us to achieve, be flawless, and post perfectly filtered lives online. But guess what? That is a big fat lie. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Let the world do what it wants. You just keep calm and do what's right for you. Mistakes? They are a part of this journey. Think of them as little breadcrumbs leading you to the right path. You messed up that presentation? Great. You learned what not to do next time. You said the wrong thing in a meeting? Awesome. You now know to think before you speak. Or maybe just drink more coffee beforehand. I'm not judging. Here's the deal. Kindness. Talk to yourself like your best friend. Would you berate your buddy for a minor slip-up? No way! So why do it to yourself? Cut yourself some slack. You are doing your best, and that is more than enough. Remember that time Rajesh tried to bake a cake and it looked like a volcanic eruption? Everyone laughed, but he owned it, slathered on extra frosting, and declared it a deconstructed masterpiece. You know what? It was delicious, and everyone remembers his joyful attitude, not the lopsided cake. Embrace the mess, embrace the learning, embrace the journey. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. After all, you're one awesome, beautifully imperfect human being, and that's exactly who you're meant to be. Now get out there and rock your wonderfully messy life. All right, my friend, let's dive headfirst into Chapter 10, Gratitude, the Secret Sauce, Appreciating the Good Stuff. Listen up, because this is where the magic really starts to happen. We're talking about gratitude. Not just saying thank you when someone hands you a coffee, but feeling a deep, genuine appreciation for the good stuff in your life. And trust me, even on the crappiest days, there's always something to be grateful for. Think of gratitude as the ultimate mood booster, resilience builder, and overall life enhancer. It's like finding a $20 bill tucked in your old jacket. Pure, unexpected joy. Now, imagine feeling that way regularly. That's the power of gratitude. Why is gratitude so powerful? Because what you focus on expands. When you're constantly dwelling on what you don't have, you're basically sending out a signal flare to the universe saying, "Hey, I want more of this lack. Bring it on." But when you shift your focus to what you do have, you're telling the universe, "Yes, more of this awesomeness, please." So how do we start brewing this secret sauce? It's simple. Cultivate a daily gratitude practice. And one of the easiest, most effective ways to do that is to keep a gratitude journal. Grab a notebook, a fancy one if you want to get extra fancy, and label it your awesome stuff journal. Every day, write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things, like your health or your amazing family. Or they can be small things, like a sunny day, a delicious cup of tea, or a really good parking spot. The key is to really feel the appreciation as you write. Let's say John had a tough day at work. Instead of dwelling on the annoying boss or the endless emails, John can write in his journal, "I'm grateful for my comfortable bed to sleep in tonight. I'm grateful for my pet dog and their wagging tail when I got home this evening. I'm grateful for the delicious dinner that filled my tummy." It's a simple shift, but it's a powerful shift. Make it a routine. Set aside a few minutes each morning or evening to reflect on the good stuff. You'll be amazed at how quickly your perspective shifts and how much more joy you start to experience. Do it and watch your life transform. Okay, get ready to rumble because we're about to dive headfirst into the amazing world of money. That's right, Chapter 11, Get Your Money Mindset On. Attracting Abundance is here to help you unlock the financial rock star within. For too long, you've been told money is the root of all evil, or that rich people are greedy. Stop! These are lies. Money is simply a tool, a form of energy. The problem isn't money itself. It's the stories you've been telling yourself about it. Think about it. What's your knee-jerk reaction to the word wealthy? Do you picture a Scrooge McDuck swimming in gold coins? Or do you envision someone funding life-changing charities and creating opportunities for others? Your immediate thought reveals your underlying beliefs about money. Let's say Anita grows up hearing that money doesn't grow on trees and we can't afford that. As an adult, she might subconsciously sabotage her own success, turning down promotions or undervaluing her skills. Why? Because deep down she believes she's not worthy of abundance. But guess what? You are worthy. You deserve to live a life overflowing with prosperity. The first step is to challenge those limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is it even true? Is it serving me? Replace those toxic thoughts with empowering affirmations. Instead of "I'll never be rich," try saying, "I am open to receiving abundance in all areas of my life." Seriously, say it out loud. Feel the energy shift. Start visualizing your dream financial future. See yourself living comfortably, giving generously, and pursuing your passions without financial stress. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to achieve. Remember, attracting abundance isn't just about getting rich. It's about creating a mindset of possibility, recognizing opportunities, and believing in your ability to create the life you desire. Now go out there and rock your financial world. Okay. Get ready to unleash your inner social butterfly, because this chapter is all about finding your tribe. You know, those amazing people who get you, support you, and make you feel like you can conquer the world. Chapter 12, Find Your Tribe. You're not alone. Listen up, superstar. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is that we have to do everything alone. That success is a solitary journey. Bull. Hockey. Humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection. Trying to climb the mountain of awesome all by yourself is like trying to build a house with just one hand. It's tough, unnecessary, and you'll probably end up with a crooked roof. Your tribe isn't just about having friends to grab coffee with, though coffee is always a good thing. It's about finding people who believe in you, who push you to be better, and who offer a shoulder to cry on when you're feeling like a deflated balloon animal. Think about it. Where do you feel most energized? Most yourself? What activities make your soul sing? Those are clues. Start there. Finding your people, simple steps. Get specific. "I want friends" is way too vague. Instead, try, "I want to meet people who are passionate about photography," or "I want to connect with other entrepreneurs." Specificity is your friend. Join the party. Find groups, clubs, online forums, or workshops related to your interests. Look for local events on meetup.com or through community centers. Volunteer for causes you care about. Get out there and mingle, baby. Don't be afraid to initiate. See someone interesting at a class? Say hello. Compliment their awesome shoes. Seriously, everyone loves a compliment. Don't wait for them to come to you. Be proactive. "Hey, I'm Alex. I'm really enjoying this painting class. Have you done this before? Boom. Conversation started. Online communities are your friend. Look for Facebook groups and other niche communities with people who have same interests as you. Weed out the negativity. Life's too short for energy vampires. Seriously, if being around someone consistently drains you, it's time to reevaluate that relationship. Your tribe should lift you up, not drag you down. Be a good tribe member. Give back to the people who support you, share the love, and pay it forward. Example time. Let's say Robert wants to launch an online business, but he feels completely alone and overwhelmed. Instead of hiding his entrepreneurial ambitions, he joins a local co-working space and starts striking up conversations. He attends a free webinar on digital marketing and connects with other attendees in the chat. He even reaches out to a successful entrepreneur in his city and asks for a quick coffee meeting. Boom! Robert is building his tribe of fellow go-getters. He has people to bounce ideas off of, celebrate successes with, and get support from when things get tough. Remember, building a tribe takes time. Be patient, be yourself, and be open to meeting new people. The world is full of amazing individuals just waiting to connect with you. So, get out there, find your people, and watch your awesome multiply. You deserve the friendship and support of like-minded individuals. Now go get it. Okay, buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to dive headfirst into a topic that everyone avoids, like the plague, failure. But guess what? We're not afraid of failure. We're going to befriend it. Chapter 13, Turn Failure into Fuel, Learning from Setbacks. Listen up, champion. You will stumble. You will fall. It's part of the whole human experience. Pretending it won't happen is like pretending gravity doesn't exist. But here's the secret sauce. It's not the falling that matters. It's how you get back up, dust yourself off, and learn from the crash. Think of failure like this. It's a highly personalized instruction manual telling you exactly what not to do next time. It's uncomfortable, sure, but it's unbelievably valuable. Let's say John opens a lemonade stand, invests all his pocket money, and nobody buys his lemonade. He is super bummed. He thinks he is a failure and doesn't want to try other things. No, John, that's not a failure, that's market research. Maybe your lemonade wasn't delicious. Maybe the location wasn't great. Maybe you were competing with another stand that offered free cookies alongside. Whatever the reason, you now have valuable data. Instead of wallowing, John needs to grab a notebook and ask, what went wrong? What can be done better? And how does he need to avoid some factors? Analyze it, break it down, and turn it into actionable insights. Think of yourself as a scientist in a lab. Imagine Thomas Edison and an electricity light bulb. He didn't give up and kept learning. Each failure was actually a step closer to inventing the light bulb. And just to shout this from the rooftop, failure doesn't diminish your worth. It doesn't mean you're not good enough. It simply means that something didn't work out the way you planned. Now, go out there, take some risks, and embrace those failures. Turn them into fuel and use them to propel you towards your ridiculously awesome life. You got this! Okay, get ready to rumble, champions. This is where the rubber meets the road. Chapter 14, Keep Showing Up. The Power of Consistency. Listen up, superstars. You've gotten this far, you've faced your fears, you've started chasing your dreams. Fantastic! But here's the honest truth. It ain't always going to be rainbows and unicorns. There will be days when you feel like giving up, days when that inner critic is screaming, "You're not good enough, what's the point?" I'm here to tell you to ignore that voice. Trust me, I have also heard that voice so many times on my path. That's where consistency comes in. Success isn't a one-time shot. It's not about going viral overnight. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't plant it, wait a day, and expect a tree. You water it, you nurture it, you protect it, consistently, day after day, even when you don't see anything happening above the ground. Imagine John wants to write a book. He starts off strong, banging out chapters. But then, life happens. Work gets busy. His kids need him. Netflix calls his name. He misses a day, then another, and suddenly weeks have gone by. His dream of being an author gathers dust. No! Let John be consistent. Write even just one page a day. No matter what. Consistency is about making small, daily choices that align with your goals. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. It's about honoring your commitment to yourself, even when it's hard. So how do you build that consistency muscle? Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life in one go. Pick one key habit, one goal, and focus on showing up for it every single day. Track your progress. This is important. Seeing you progress will also give you that extra motivation you need. I know you can do it. Remember why you started. Remember the fire in your belly, that desire to create an awesome life. Don't let that fire die out. Keep showing up, even when the flames are low. Because with consistent effort, that tiny spark can become a roaring inferno of awesome. You got this! Chapter 15. Live your awesome and inspire others too. Alright, Rockstar, we've reached the grand finale. Pat yourself on the back. You've officially journeyed through all sorts of mindset shifts and action-taking strategies. But this isn't the end. It's the launch pad. You're about to enter a whole new galaxy, living your awesome. What does that even mean, you scream? It means ditching the mediocre, the shoulds, and the supposed tos, and stepping into the vibrant, unapologetic version of you. It's identifying your values and aligning your actions. It's honoring your passion and pursuing them relentlessly. Think about it. What makes your soul sing? What truly lights you up inside? Is it painting? Is it helping animals? Is it designing apps that change the world? Whatever it is, embrace it. Don't dim your light to make others comfortable. Shine so bright that they need sunglasses. And here's the real kicker. When you boldly live your awesome, you automatically give others permission to do the same. You become a walking, talking inspiration machine. People will see you crushing it and think, hey, if they can do it, maybe I can too. Imagine Ben, who always dreamed of opening a bakery but was too afraid of failing. Then he sees you, fearlessly pursuing your passion project, and bam, inspiration strikes. He starts taking small steps, learning to bake, and eventually opens that bakery. You inspired that. Don't underestimate the power of your example. When you live authentically, you create a ripple effect of awesomeness that spreads far and wide. So go out there, beautiful human, make mistakes, laugh a lot, and live your awesome. The world desperately needs exactly what you have to offer. This isn't just about you anymore. It's about igniting a whole revolution of people daring to chase their dreams and create lives they truly love. This is the awesome revolution, and you are a part of it. Time to fly.